Good morning, friends. Welcome back, YouTube, to another update. I know you might think I left you hanging yesterday, but it wasn't really clear to me where things were going, so I didn't really do an update. This morning, I woke up and I was mentioning to my private students that I was aiming for that low there, just to finish the job, maybe find some massive sensitivity at this rejection block, and then start cruising down. That's kind of what I was anticipating, but I was completely offside today. I didn't even get a chance to hit a model. It didn't really come down far enough for the Judas for 930. I didn't see a higher time frame it was on. It just lost control. It hit the upper quadrant of a rejection block. I would challenge you to go and find that. And that's the rejection block is on the daily time frame. Okay, so go and hunt that and go and see how, if we did make a bearish order block, but it didn't give me an entry technique, and I was just not interested in my, like, at this point I was like, okay, it could just keep grinding higher like it did here, to my surprise. This is hilarious. Look, I told you guys it's gonna get weird. I'm just seeing this now for the first time. I seen how it opened and how it just freaked out to the upside, but just that little grindy thing, that's kind of what I was expecting here. Just keep grinding higher and just flatline. So this thing whipsawed and just took everybody for a wicked ride today. I'm not really a fan of the PM session, and that's kind of why. And I think earnings report launched this sucker, so I guess the numbers were good. It's funny, the earning report is the only thing that actually has a dramatic effect on the market movement in relation to good or bad news. It's weird. So what are we looking at? We've got a beautiful bullish order block in this discount. So this is why it wasn't really clear to me when we were on this candle, and you go back, where is it, 20 days here, okay? And I was showing you guys this on the last update. That's our data range. So we are technically in a discount. So that one that hit here Wednesday, this candle here, Tuesday, this candle here, that was in fact low of the week. So if we can get these classic profiles banging and get back up above into this premium pool liquidity here, that'd be pretty fun. So I'm kind of down with it. Now, what really sucks is that this is moving at an unfavorable time for me. That's what really sucks. So what I want to see is price come down, and I'm going to use the 4 hour as a means for a direction bias. I think since the higher time frame discount array here, the sell side liquidity pool, which is also the new week open, or an old week opening gap that was left open, it just mohawked in there a bit and then started repricing higher here. So we've got our order block, and now we've got that shift in structure here, and I'm looking for a fair value gap in here. So if we can key off that, I will be a happy camper. I wouldn't mind if it came down and retested, left a fair value gap in here. This candle here can come all the way down to here, and then maybe tomorrow morning, and then start working in buy side liquidity. So this looks pretty hot. This is one of those things where, okay, you're starting to look obvious. Now, let's say I'm offside and it's got unfinished business and it wants to clean this fair value gap. I'm not calling both directions, okay? What I'm giving you are specific price points to look for. Grade that candle. And if it just starts smashing through these price points, just keep your short open if you get in sync with the run. But it looks like, obviously, looking like it wants to run into a premium or at least equilibrium here. I know it's getting kind of messy, but have this on there too. We don't have to take that. But anyway, it looks really hot. Man, this too. This too. So tomorrow, when I wake up, that last level I just put is right here. If we're above that and we're trending, because we're nearing midnight here, so if we're above it and trending, I would like to see the flout right here. No, that wouldn't be it either. Man, this is wild. So we could come down here and that'd be fine, but just open, low, high, close. That's what I'm looking for. And if everything's on side for this and I can get in sync with a model, then I'm going to be a happy camper. I'm probably going to go a little bit more heavy than I usually do. I've been waiting for a nice run that I could get in sync with. The days have been short-lived or in an unfavorable market time for my specific rules. So yeah, that looks really, really awesome. That's not a breaker. It's a mitigation block, but it lines with that other level, so I like it. Very cool. How's everybody doing? Hey, somebody sent me a $10 super chat. I don't know if you were there for the end of it, but thank you very much, man. That was so cool. You're awesome. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, Fipsy. Yeah. Hey, thanks for the message earlier. Good to hear you're doing great. Yeah, it seemed really obvious later today for sure. Sometimes, like, especially holiday seasons, and you should know this from the mentorship, this is when we're expecting some what we would consider unorganized price action. Like, it's just the really banging profiles that we're looking for. There's like two of them a week, maybe. Lots of our moves are happening in London and Asia, so we're going through that cycle again where it's switched. You're funny. What's up? Who's that? Wildberries? Hey, what's up, buddy? You're hold up. It was Gavin's model. Shout out to Gavin. I've been watching ES. Well, bro, taking the odd trade. That's awesome. Good. That discipline is gonna keep you. I'm telling you, it's been so hard, you guys. I can't believe October just depleted the mental capital that I had balanced from this crypto cycle being so ruthless. But yeah, Christmas is coming and things are looking pretty good. And we got some equal highs above the market, so I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited for another run up. And maybe this will be the next bear market low, because that's that double bottom it would leave. I guess it's kind of got some here too. But I'm calling tops on NASDAQ is not something you want to do. Hey, that's awesome. Wildberry is good. Awesome. What's up? Shout out Bellicose. What's up, Alejandro? Yeah, so back to the daily chart. Just burn this in your brain. You have specific price points that if we start losing, then I'm just going to deem this offside. In the case we just keep going, I might not even have a trade tomorrow, but that's okay. I'm okay with waiting for my profile, the one that I want to see. And now that price is kind of showing its hand and we've closed above a down close candle. It just looks so obvious. Look at this vacuum block. Go and look at that in your charts. Mark that open, or sorry, that close, and then mark the open. And then look at what the wick did. That was pretty cool. Yes. Well, you guys, keep it light, keep it tight. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Trade safe.